Εξαιρετικά λοιπόν, βρισκόμαστε στον αέρα. Γεια σας παιδιά. Καλώς ήρθατε σε ακόμη ένα live. Σας ευχαριστώ. Έχουμε like κιόλας, μπράβο. Και έχουμε και άτομα στο chat. Σας ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Θα ξεκινήσουμε λοιπόν από εκεί που είχαμε μείνει, έτσι, την ιστορία θα πάρουμε. Βρισκόμαστε στην Αθήνα. Όπως βλέπετε εδώ, Παρθενώνας. Αν δεν κάνω λάθος, αυτός δεν είναι, έτσι. Και να κάνουμε το άλμα που μου αρέσει. Αυτό εδώ.
Τραγωδία εκλαμβάνει τα ιστορίες αυτών και χρήτε ταύτες τραγουδοποιού έναξη.
Καλούμε σε Μάκαρ, πολιώνει με...
Θα τσεκάρουμε τώρα λίγο τι έχουμε εδώ από αποστολές, έτσι. Δεν θα ασχοληθώ με αυτήν. Έχουμε upgrade εδώ, όταν θα τα βρούμε θα τα κάνουμε. Όχι τα... μετόχιος estate. Πάμε στον μετόχιο να δούμε.
Τραγωδία ανέρεσης εστί.
Και πήγα εκ του ασφαλούς, λέω, άμα πηδήξω εδώ θα ζήσω. Τι δεδομένα τα έχουν εδώ. Καλά, από πάνω θα μπω. Ωνά σου. Κάτσε, για τα φίδια υπάρχει άλλη λύση. Κάνουν και damage ρε τα άτομα. Κοίτα τα. Πέθανα. Καλά ξεκίνησε. Πολύ καλά. Καλύτερα να έχω να παλέψω με κάποιον υπότι. Full στο armor. Λίγο θα το πετσοκόψω. Τα κολόφιδα κόβουν. Καλό είναι ότι βρίσκομαι πάλι εδώ. Κοίτα.
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would
Με
have
φάγανε μια
certainly
φορά,
killed
εντάξει.
me. So thank you.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
I'll track them down, Metiochos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city before the Spartans can breach the walls.
The part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about.
Δεν τώρα κατοικοί δεν τα έχουν.
Snakes? Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiochos. It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiochos weren't the masterminds behind this plot. Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. This must be the house of Metiochos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiochos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Tell me what I want to know, or I'll cut you down right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
You've crossed a line.
Ας φάξουμε και
Now
έναν.
you must pay the price.
We will
Άντε,
never
πολύ καλός
surrender
έχω
to the
γίνει.
likes of you. We will make Athens great again.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
Μόνο να σου. Άλλο από εδώ. Άρα σαν φίλοι πετάγεται.
Try to stay out of sight.
Ο Ίκαρος με έσωσε. Τι έχει αυτός? Α, τον σκοτώσουμε.
You'll feel the sting of my venom. I'll end you,
Είμαι λίγο deforme, μου φαίνεται. Πολύ deforme, έτσι.
You can't stop me.
Οπ.
So much for you!
Είναι λίγο deforme, δεν λέω. Στο πρωτάρι την πατάω. Πρώτα από το Q με το 1-2 πάνω. Σήμερα.
You'll feel the sting of my venom.
Δεν έχω πάρει ούτε ένα dodge, ένα πέρι, κάτι ρε. Τι κάνω. Δεν με πετσοκόβει. Ρίξε κλωτσίδι ρε.
What are you trying to prove?
I'll end you, Mistio.
Να το βλέπω ότι θα με τελειώσεις.
You're simply... Death is near. What are you trying? Is this the best you've got?
Φύγε. Όχι πάλι ρε εσύ, τι να πω ρε σήμερα. Κάνω λίγο μια αλλαγή στα abilities ή να πάω κάνα του hand. Τσοκόβει πάνω σου. Νεκρό έτσι, ωραία, λοιπόν. Το κάνα καλύτερο. Πάμε μία ability τώρα εδώ πέρα, μας έχει ξεφτυλίσει. Έτσι. Αυτό δεν ξέρω κατά πόσο θα με βοηθήσει, δεν το έχω πολύ χρησιμοποιήσει. Να το δούμε τώρα.
Two hunters are better than one.
Να δοκιμάσω να βάλω και... όχι που πάμε, με μπαίνει τώρα. Του Hunt έχω κανένα καλό. Ωραία, θα μας είναι 253, 267. Τα φοράμε αυτά. 334 με 371. Ας το δοκιμάσω. Δεν γίνεται. Δεν γίνεται, αλλιώς δεν βγαίνει. Εγώ με ποια θα παράω εντωμεταξύ. Δεν γίνεται, κάπως πρέπει να πεθάνει.
This area will be well
Τι να του
defended.
ρίξω.
You'll feel the sting of my venom. I'll end you, Misthios.
Για να βάλω, εάν συνεχίσω έτσι να μην αποφεύγω τις καλές του κινήσεις.
I'm surprised you're this weak.
His death will keep friends Pericles safe.
Μεγάλος όριο ότι πας. Αμά πια. Κάτσε να κάνω κανένα save εδώ. Μιλάμε τις έχω φάει όλες, έτσι. Δεν απέκρουσα καμία εδώ πέρα. Ας το καλό του.
Come on.
Έχει τίποτα να λουτάρω εδώ πέρα.
Έλα. Move. Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I gave them what the gods demanded. Justice.
The punishment seems fair. Still, it pains me to see sons and daughters of Athens turning against one another.
They tried to kill you. If I hadn't arrived when I did, they would have succeeded.
Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention it to Pericles.
Μπορώ να τους φάω κανονικά, Τώρα τι έχουμε από αποστόλες. Έτσι θα προσπαθήσω να μην παρεκκλίνω. Το spear λοιπόν να τα αφήνουμε. Escape from Athens. Όχι, πάμε εδώ για τα όστρακα. Άντε βρε, ανέβα. Ωραία, που σκαλώνει.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
Θα να κάνουμε τη λαμογιά μας.
Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans. I should try to stay out of sight.
Έλα, δεν είδες τίποτα, δεν είδες τίποτα, άντε. Έλα εδώ άμα θες.
I don't see a fucking thing. What's that noise?
Έλα τώρα, Μπράβο σου. Εδώ πέσε για ύπνο τώρα. Μην κουνηθείς μέχρι να σε βρούνε. Εγώ πρέπει να μπω μέσα δηλαδή κρυφά. Ένας φρουρός είναι εκεί. Έλα τώρα. Άντε, έλα εδώ. Τι τρέπεσαι. Μην κουνηθείς κι εσύ, Όπα. Έλα κι εσύ. Ρε, έλα.
Μαλάκα! Whistling again!
Άντε, του κάνω, τι. Θα σε φοβηθώ.
You! Wait! Oh. Ah.
You don't want to be here today, sellsword.
Έλα.
Έχουμε και παρέα εδώ. Πάω την πέσω αυτόν εδώ πέρα.
Huh? Definitely heard something.
Έλα εδώ ρε. Να μην σε έχω για μετά.
I'll remember you.
Καλά. Πάει αυτήν. Πας όλες μαζεμένες τώρα. Όπα.
Who's whistling?
Έλα εδώ κι εσύ. Bye bye. Καθαρίσουμε λίγο. Εδώ γύρω γύρω. Ρίξουμε μια ματιά και πίσω. Πάνω να έχει τίποτα. Όνα σου. Είναι ο λίγος στραβός. Πέσε κάτω απλά βρε. Εδώ είναι κάτω. Δεν έχει εσωτερική σκάλα. Τι γίνεται τώρα. Οπα. Δεν με βλέπεις, δεν με βλέπεις. Δεν με βλέπεις σου λέω. Όχι ρε γάμο τώρα. Καλά εντάξει έλα εδώ και ας σου πω εγώ. Σου εξηγήσω εγώ το άνεργο τώρα. Σου είπα δεν με βλέπεις. Ένα πάει.
should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
Τώρα βέβαια κάνω ένα save εδώ πέρα. Αν δεν μπορώ είμαι... Πάω να φάω και αυτόν εδώ κάτω. Ανοίγουν και οι πόρτες. Τι κακός. Ποια αμοιβή ρε, ποια αμοιβή θα πάρεις σε μένα ρε. Πότε θα πάρεις τώρα. Ήθελες αμοιβή, είπες να πάρεις. Πήρες κάτι. Άιντε. Κι ας αλλάξω όπλο μου, ωραία. Δεν μπορώ να παίξω έτσι με αυτά. Έχει damage, ωραίο, δεν λέω, αλλά δεν μπορώ. Πρωτόξου δεν έχουμε κανένα καλύτερο, έχουμε. Τις από abilities. Πάμε να παραδώσουμε. Τους χαιρετισμούς μου στο chat. Και ακόμα μια φορά.
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We are quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
I know the price of actions. I have to as a mercenary.
That simple piece of information tells me more about you than your name ever could. Explaining oneself must be carefully done.
Explaining myself would take more time than I have.
Then let us focus on a single recent event. Tell me, as a mercenary, is there anything you wouldn't do?
Everything has a price.
And you're the one who decides when the pay is worth it.
I don't have the luxury of turning down a job.
What of duty, the greater good? Are they not their own kind of payment?
Some people might see duty as a good enough reason, I guess.
The greater good is all we should care about.
Easy to say if you've never worried about going hungry.
I eat to live, but I do not live to eat.
If you say so.
You are clearly someone who will do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this, or you, for simply sealing his fate?
I'm not responsible for his actions. I have one thing to think about, my own.
Then I hope you also think about today, about Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. They're going to be after my head.
Να δούμε μήπως τα μποτάκια είναι καλύτερα αυτά, σίγουρα. Εντάξει, ελαφρώς καλύτερα, στα βάλουμε. Εδώ δεν έχουμε κάτι καλύτερο, δεν έχουμε. Τι μας μένει λοιπόν ακόμα? Εδώ. Από base quest. Να βρούμε τον Φιδία στο εργαστήριό του. Μια πόρτα δεν έχει εδώ γύρω.
Stop. I can't let you go any further.
Stand aside, this is important.
So is keeping people out. Maybe you can see Phidias after his trial, if the people spare his life.
Τι να απαντήσουμε τώρα, εντάξει, ο Περικλής με στέλνει. Phidias είναι φίλος μου. Για αγαπητικός. Α, με στέλνει ο Περικλής.
Listen, I'm working for Pericles. He wants me to see Phidias.
Well, I'm working for the people of Athens and they want Phidias dead. Now back off or you're dead too.
Everyone has a price.
Αλλιώς θα τον σφάξω.
How much drachmi is this going to take?
Depends how much you have.
Τι, 500, τόσα πολλά ρε. Θα σε σφάξω.
I tried to be nice. I really did.
Ας το καλό σου. Πού είναι αυτός τώρα, πάνω είναι. Σιγά.
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax.
Είχε πονοκέφαλο
Listen.
ο φρουρός.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
He sent me to get you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
You mean the trial? From what I've seen, you don't stand a chance.
Ah, the people love me. I am the Phidias. But there are others. Look.
Malaka. It isn't the
Τι
trial
λες τώρα?
Petrus is saving you from. These are instructions to murder you. Who wrote this?
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial, the people are against you, and now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together!
Yes, of course.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Serifos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Any clues he has of the cultists' identities, I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Serifos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
Άντε, θα πάμε και
You
στη
didn't
Σέριφο
think you
τώρα.
could attack one of us and get away with it, did you? Come on and fight!
Τώρα αυτόν έχω δύο επιλογές από ό,τι βλέπω. Ή θα πάω να τον σφάξω στα ίσα, ή θα φύγω έτσι. Θα δοκιμάσω να δω, μου πάει το sneaky. Έστω για μια φορά. Δεν κοιτάω καν πίσω τι συμβαίνει. Πέσε κάτω μωρί. Πέσε κάτω. Τι έκανε, δεν πέφτει, κάνει τη δύσκολη. Εντάξει. Τώρα εγώ τον σκότωσα εκεί πέρα, αυτός πώς βρέθηκε εδώ στην πόρτα.
Watch where you're going.
Let's go. Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
Είμαστε στον ναό του Ασκλητού.
So many boats. So many people. There must be enough.
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Seriphos while we still can. Ready for sail!
Hands on yours,
I never thought it happened.
I've left places I
Salvage nearby! Your sentry is up, Commander!
Start blowing!
Hopefully, the cult won't bother me now.
Everyone!
Θα δώσω τόπο στην οργία εδώ πέρα, δεν θα επιτεθώ σε πλοίο, θέλω να προχωρήσει η ιστορία.
Let's move! Let's go!
We are going as fast as we can, Commander!
Oars now! Go!
Commander, I think they spotted us. Should we continue?
Master! Speed up!
Commander, their oars! It's up!
More oars!
Someone fire out!
Rowers! Go! Head for open water! More speed!
We need to let the oars rest, Commander!
More speed!
Θα δώσω εδώ πειρασμός ο άτιμος τώρα, επειδή με κυνηγάει. Θα του δώσω τη μάχη που θέλει.
Throw spears!
Should we be sailing this close to them?
Archers! Forward! Throw your spears! Head for open water! Let's move it!
Με ακούνε ότι έχουμε και αστυναϊκό τώρα.
We can pull away again after the oars catch their breaths!
Speed up! Bows ready! Faster! Onward!
Oars any faster!
Let's move!
Watch them, Commander! They are heading this way!
More power!
No good!
Let's
τακτικές μου παίρνουν οι αλήτες. Δεν γίνεται, θα τους γονατίσω. Πού είναι ο άλλος τώρα? Τι γίνεται?
That's the spirit. A brave Arcadian I once knew had the same idea.
And what happened?
The heat of the flames turned him to ashes.
Δεν ας πω ότι έφυγε.
I guess some mysteries
Μαλίτη.
is left unexplored.
The roads need time to rest.
Increase speed! Sails!
Ήθελε λίγο ο αλήτης. Κρίμα.
Is your stomach turning as much as mine is?
You'll get used to it. We'll reach Serifus before long.
Lower the oars! Rowers! Go! Come on!
Pull me,
Onward!
Commander.
Faster! Go!
We can pull
More
away
speed!
again after the rowers catch their breaths.
More speed! Ready for docking!
Nothing to worry about now.
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
βάλαμε τα abilities. Εδώ τι είναι, να γυρίσουμε στο σπίτι του Περικλή. Εδώ εντάξει έχουμε ακόμα μέλλον. Το σπίαρ είναι άλλο. Θα ρίξουμε και μια ματιά στο χάρτη της Σερίφου. Αυτός ο Λάμπρος εδώ πέρα θα τον πετύχω στον δρόμο τώρα. Για εκτός άμα τηλεμεταφερθώ, θα δούμε τώρα πώς θα γίνει. Εδώ θα πάω μόνο για να ενεργοποιήσω λίγο να μπορώ να κάνω fast travel ό,τι ώρα θέλω. Θα μεταφερθώ εκεί fast travel. Αν τώρα πείσμωσα λίγο εκεί με το Λάμπρο που μας κυνηγούσε με το πλοίο. Επέμενε και όταν είπα να μπω στη μάχη στο τέλος έφυγε. Θα τον φάω αυτόν, δεν υπάρχει περίπτωση. Όταν θα χρειαστεί να βγάλω κανένα αποστολή να πάρω κανένα level, αυτό ίσως θα το κάνω live σε Facebook. Να παίρνω κανένα level, εάν είμαι πολύ κάτω από, από τα απαιτούμενα level που χρειάζεται για να προχωρήσω την ιστορία. Θα τον έχω στα υπόψη μου.
will be watching you, Misthios. At least give them a welcome first.
Ξέρετε ότι είστε πειρασμός τώρα, έτσι.
Heracles welcomes you to his symposium.
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe.
Phoebe! You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of
Εγώ τις
trouble.
μπογιάς τις είχα αυτές.
Which I have.
Ή με τη στολή είπανε.
Okay, almost out of trouble.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here for Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
There's no way I'm wearing that.
But if you don't...
I mean it, Phoebe.
You have to leave your weapons here, though.
Fine.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Εντάξει, θα τους ρίξω ξύλο με τα χέρια. Πώς καλλιτέχνη.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
Perhaps your individual fashion sense would get their memories working. Now then, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Αυτός μοιάζει με ένα μεγάλο στιχουργό της εποχής μας. Είναι λίγο μεγάλο σε ηλικία, αλλά όποιος κατάλαβε, κατάλαβε.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight. Or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Κάμε ένα save εδώ πέρα. Μην κατά λάθος βγάλω τις μπουνιάς μου, το σπαθί μου, δεν ξέρω, έχω όπλα. Δεν έχω όπλα, μην δίνω κάποιον τουλάχιστον.
Misthios? Here? I suppose they've sent you to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find the Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That ridiculous Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morsov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
You shouldn't be in here. What do you want?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Δεν πιστεύω να παίρνω λάθος εδώ πέρα. Άντε, κάτσε να άκρη.
A Misthios in Pericles' abode? I never thought I'd see the day. You must have seen me doing my impression of Hermippos. I call it the dejected weasel. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? creature have many names.
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on, introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
Έλα, θα πιούμε μια κούπα για κάθε θεό.
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Δώσε.
Ready for more?
Έτσι, για το Δία τώρα.
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
Έλα και ένα για τον
You ready for
Ερμή.
another?
This wine is terrible.
Ναι, ήπιες μια κανάτα, τώρα δεν σ' άρεσε. Μπεκοκανάτα.
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Τι λένε οι αποστολές μας. Ελπίζω να παλεύει για να μην κάνει τίποτα άλλο. Όπα.
Don't mind her. She likes to watch.
Έκανε ο κτηνοβάτης εκεί πέρα.
Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why, Pericles.
Ελπίζω αν έχουμε τίποτα περίεργες σκηνές θα μπορώ να κάνω skip εδώ πέρα.
Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain.
Πολύ απλό χέρι αυτός.
Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
Ω, θα το πω καλύτερα ότι ψάχνω για κάποιον, μη μας από αυτός
I only
κιόλας.
came to the symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
Τι να κάνουμε ρε παιδιά. Εδώ το
I
λάδι.
come bearing gifts.
We're saved!
Σε καλή μεριά.
Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight,
Είναι και βράδυ.
all of that.
Σου έφερα το λάδι.
Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Όχι.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Prostitutes? This is serious.
They don't like being called that, and for good reason. They offer so much more than their bodies.
Such as...
These women are companions, counselors, confidants. Powerful men come to the Etera asking for advice and value their words more than those of their closest friends and advisors. Ali, come back inside. Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa.
Χαρούμενο παιδί δηλαδή,
Goes in or
Όλοι
out
και
of the
βιάδες.
city without
Άντρας το
her
φωνάζει
knowing.
μέσα.
Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusha in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Τώρα μας μένει μόνο ο Περικλής. Τόσο εδώ παραλίγο να μας την πέσει. Άλλο ήθελα να πω, τέλος πάντων λοιπόν. Πού είναι οι σκάλες?
I admit, I'm surprised to see you here, but everything has a price, as you said. I can't help but wonder what price you paid to gain entry to the symposium.
Keep wondering.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
If you've been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
We're discussing the nature of rules. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
I've already had conversations like this with you, Socrates. I'm not in the mood to spend the rest of my night standing here.
I'd never ask you to do such a thing. You said plenty, and I feel I know you even better now.
Go while you still can. Perhaps you've loosened his ears to my point. Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I did what I had to, and I'd do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we have to survive, and there's no shame in that, believe me. You make an interesting choice, Cassandra, in not dressing to fit in.
Fit in? Fancy clothes wouldn't help me fit in. Your Athenian chitons are strange to me.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Myrine, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
You just got here. You can't leave already. You just got here. You can't leave already.
Μας λέει τώρα εσύ, τον Περικλή δεν πρέπει να συναντήσουμε τώρα, τι... Έχει κάτι άλλο εδώ να βρω. Τώρα πρέπει να μιλήσω στον Περικλή. Ο Πέρι είναι επάνω. Α, ναι, θα ανέβω κάπως έτσι μάλλον. Ωραία, πώς ανέβω από εκεί, ρε, καμιά σκάλα.
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating air-blooded. I've heard my...
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point again.
You just got here. You can't leave already.
Άντε μωρέ, προχώρα. Πού πάμε? Θα τον δείρω αυτό, ναι.
You just got here. You can't leave already.
Πού θα ανέβω πάνω?
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
Thank you for your help.
I only use these terms, war, gods, civility, etc., in context of what we can observe. I can see soldiers fighting, sure, but does that really bring me any closer to understanding war?
Amistios? At this party? Well, at least you're someone new to talk to.
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
I'll change the subject again. I'm looking for someone. A Spartan woman.
Spartan? Hopefully she's dead in the gutters. It's better than those mongrels deserve.
I wonder, if you found the woman, even if you saw her with your own eyes, would you believe her existence to be true?
This is getting nowhere. Forget it.
If you don't want to discuss that, then what?
This has been useless. Here.
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
You just got here. You can't leave already.
Τι μου έχει μείνει ακόμα.
Thank you for your help, my friend.
You're back.
If you're an ally of Cleon, why would Pericles invite you?
You're not from Athens, outsider. Here, we keep our enemies closest of all.
This has been useless. Here.
Αυτή η πόρτα ήταν ανοιχτά και δεν την έβλεπα ή μήπως άνοιξε τώρα. Και τέλος. Να βρω τον Πέρι.
Cassandra?
I don't recall sending for you, Miss Theos. Phoebe shouldn't have let you in here.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need a weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
Πού να πάμε τώρα? Πού θα πούμε ότι θα πάμε, τέλος πάντων.
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra!
Bye bye! Πω, μάρε. Αντί να λιγοστεύουν να γίνονται περισσότερες. Εδώ είναι στην Αργολίδα, στο Άργος να πάμε. Εδώ είναι στην Ανθούσα. Ναι. Ναι, βλέπω και πού ακριβώς, τι ακριβώς πρέπει να πάμε. Ωραία, και να συναντήσουμε μια πειρατή, την Ξένια. Έχει κι άλλο? Όχι, αυτό είναι. Πού είναι πιο κοντά? Η Ξένια. Είναι με χάρτη όμως. Α, είναι εδώ απέναντι. Θα κλείσω όμως εδώ, θα το αφήσω εδώ. Εντάξει, πέρασε και αρκετή ώρα εδώ πέρα, παλεύουμε την ιστορία μας. Ελπίζω να σας άρεσε. Σας ευχαριστώ που ήσασταν μαζί μου. Μέχρι το επόμενο βίντεο live, να είστε καλά.